Well, good morning, traders. Quite a lot to really focus on. There's trade opportunities everywhere at the moment, but certainly my short Euro Aussie trade continuing to work quite nicely, largely as a result of this very low implied volatility that we've been seeing. Also helped by that blockbuster NAB business confidence and conditions number we saw yesterday, which was the highest in the conditions number since 2007, and probably more thematic with an economy that's raising rates rather than more likely to cut rates at this year. So certainly the Aussie dollar looking quite firm, and specifically against the yen, I think looks quite interesting at the moment. One area of concern was yesterday's PPI numbers out of China. They are looking like that they could potentially go above 7%. So the concern we may have to see less liquidity in Chinese markets. They may use the short-term repo rates to try and tighten monetary policy, and that could be a headwind for sort of iron ore and some of these sort of growth assets that we've been seeing. And again, that may play into some downside in the Aussie dollar. So one to watch going forward there. The overnight focus was very much on Janet Yellen in her semi-annual testimony to the Senate Banking Committee. I mean, the wash-up here is that we've been seeing good selling in the fixed income market, so the market has clearly anticipated this as a hawkish affair. They've made the implied probability of a March hike slightly firmer, probably close towards 20%. We've seen the US dollar rally a little bit on the back of that, but you want to have a look at the KBE, which is the S&P banking sector ETF. That's broken out of the consolidation pattern. It looks really, really nice. We get a bit of a pullback into that now, what is now support levels, and a rejection. I think that's a great buying opportunity in my opinion there. In terms of the ASX today, well, we've seen CBA coming out with what looks like a really good report. Cash earnings of 4.91 billion, that's above. Return on equity, capitalisation numbers look quite good as well relative to expectations, as was the net interest margins at 211. So that should be well received. Wesfarmers, they've come out with numbers. I think the market will probably take them quite positively, and we're looking out for CSL. In the commodity structures, well, we've seen a little bit of downside in iron ore and some of the futures markets there, but oil's been quite interesting. We've seen the API inventory numbers this morning coming out with a massive build of 9.9 million barrels. It puts big upside risks to tonight's official inventory numbers when that comes out at 2:30.